everyone, and welcome back to Steve and Jenny's Star Tour. That's Steve, I'm Jenny.
This movie sucks! So today we watched Attack of the Clones, which is my least favorite Star Wars movie. Jenny, what'd you think?
I mean, it was bad, don't get me wrong. It's bad.
It's bad.
But, like, I like this one better than one.
That's fine. A lot of people do. Like, yeah. I'm not gonna hold it against you if you like it more than one. A lot of people do. This movie and Phantom Menace, it's very polarized in the fandom, which is the worst movie. Mm. Some people feel it's this one, like myself and our friend Lucas and our friend Peter feel that. Some people feel like it's Phantom Menace, like you and my brother. But, here's why I think this is worse. Phantom Menace is bad. It's bad. But at least something's happening.
Yeah.
Something's always happening in that movie. This film is a lot of nothing. And I think, and this is just a personal opinion, I think it's worse to be boring than to just be stupid bad.
Yeah.
Because Phantom Menace is stupid bad. This film is boring. Like, really boring. Like, if I wasn't watching it with you, I would have fallen asleep, guaranteed. Like, and
it's definitely a lot of filler stuff.
Oh my god, it's so... And the worst part is, it was almost worse. Yeah. There's a lot of deleted scenes from this movie. Most of them is just more Anakin Padme shit.
Oh.
And like, I'm not even... Jenny, I fucking wish I could make this up. There's a deleted scene where where Padme takes Anakin back home to meet her family. And we discover she has a sister, and her sister goes, I'm not joking, oh, this is the first time Padme ever brought a boyfriend home. And Padme's like, oh no, he's not my boyfriend, he's just my friend. And Anakin's like, Star Wars! This is Star Wars! We're watching Star Wars! Remember Star Wars? I feel like George Lucas was just writing a romance movie, and then like halfway through he was like,
oh yeah.
Oh shit, this is Star Wars. Like,
yeah.
There's so much of this movie that doesn't feel like Star Wars to me. Like, say what you want about Phantom Menace, I'll take boring talk about trade routes over forced romance any day. The romance in this is so bad.
Yeah.
It's so forced. There's no chemistry between the characters. Like, the only time there's ever chemistry between Anakin and Padme are in the outtakes when Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman are just laughing. Like, that's the only time I've ever felt chemistry. And it's because they fucked up the line.
Yeah.
And they're laughing and having fun. I hate this movie, Jenny. I really hate this movie.
I'll run through my notes while you calm down.
Go ahead.
Alright. Okay, maybe it won't calm you down, actually. Because my first note is Anakin is way too creepily obsessed with Padme.
Oh my god, it's... The things he says...
I can't breathe without you.
I've been dreaming about you every night since I've left.
It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dreams.
Fucking... It's not okay. Ugh.
Oh, okay, so my next note is when they had that big, like, car chase scene thing.
God. I have something written down about that, too.
And Obi-Wan catching Anakin's lightsaber after he jumps and happens to land in the right...
Convenience.
I'm like, I literally have it written down. Come on. Once again, Anakin is an angsty, emotional boy.
Ugh, I hate it.
I purposely wrote boy.
Yes. It's like a child in this movie.
Oh, and then this was her, like, the dress that I really liked. I wrote down I want her dress.
Oh, yeah. Panadas have...
To be fair, an insane amount of costume changes.
She changes costumes like every scene. Every scene she's in, she's in a different outfit until like the end.
Half the budget of this movie must have been her costume.
Oh yeah, you can tell because the CGI is not good.
I have written down it's okay. I don't like sand either.
I mean, same, but like, good God, what a bad line.
Oh, so my next note is it's literally all filler. Not only is it filler for its own movie, it's filler for the trilogy.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's
nothing.
Lame. It's so boring. Nothing happens.
But this one does have less Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably one of the main reasons I like 2 more than 1.
That's fair.
Jar Jar wasn't even like, oh, he's really bad funny to me. He was just annoying.
Yeah.
Like, really, really annoying.
Yeah. See, here's the thing, is like, I find him like funny bad.
No.
Because, and I'll tell you why. Because I legitimately liked him as a kid.
Yeah.
because I was a kid. So I do have some nostalgia to it. He's awful. He's the worst. Yeah, he's awful. He's the worst thing like ever. But like, I can kind of accept him because I grew up with him. Yeah. But I totally understand the perspective of a newcomer. He's awful.
They aren't even trying to hide the fact that he becomes Darth Vader. It's like...
No, it's very obvious.
Yeah, I thought maybe there would just be like some symbolism, like that shot we talked about where the,
oh my God.
The helmet, you see the helmet in the shadow.
One of the few like big compliments I can give this is like there's a scene where Anakin's talking to Padme and it shows the shadow on his house and the shape of the shadow is shaped like Darth Vader. And that's like legitimately really cool. Like, it was also unintentional.
Oh.
But the creators just kind of went with it.
Happy accident.
Yeah. If I were them, I would have been like, oh yeah, no, that was totally on purpose.
Yeah. Symbolism.
Yeah.
But like other than that, they just made it so obvious. He was dressed in dark clothing the entire time.
Yeah. I think there is...
Obi-Wan wore white. Like, it was just so...
If I'm not mistaken, I think there is like a canonical explanation as to why Anakin was allowed to wear black. I don't remember what it is. But I do remember like seeing that somewhere. But yeah, no, they don't even... They're like, you all know he's going to be Vader.
Yeah.
Don't even try to hide it.
I have like 3 more notes that their relationship is forced. The romantic speech made me, like, watching... I guess it's one of the speeches he gave her.
Yeah. Was it the I Can't Breathe one? That one's pretty bad.
I think so.
That one's really bad.
I think it's after the mom died.
Oh, okay. I know exactly. I hate
that one. That one, like, made...
Obi-Wan's holding me back.
That one made me uncomfortable.
Yes, it's the worst. And imagine being a huge Darth Vader fan.
Yeah.
Watching Darth Vader be a whiny little bitch. Oh.
So I guess I skipped ahead a little bit because my next note is I still love C-3PO. My obtuse little friend.
C-3PO's great. Like,
and his little puns when he's being dragged. Oh, this is such a drag.
And then like
the head's behind
I feel quite beside myself.
Like, I love him so much.
He feels so good.
Like,
he's good.
I want a movie just for C-3PO. They're doing so many like character one-shot movies.
Give us C-3PO a Star Wars story.
Content we deserve. And okay, so my last note is that there was a fight scene between I guess it was Anakin? I guess it was Anakin and the
Count Dooku?
Yeah. When it was just all the close-ups.
Oh, and you can't see what's happening?
You can't see what's happening.
Yeah, that was bad.
Close-ups in a fight scene don't work.
No, that was bad.
Like, it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
That's all my notes.
Alright, my turn? Alright, here we go.
Somehow I did, despite all these notes, somehow I do like 2 more than 1, and I stand by it.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand.
You have a lot.
I do. I have a lot. And then there's more stuff I want to talk about, because like, we have to do like, the basic rundown of the film. Like, what happened? So the film starts off with Padme's decoy getting murdered.
Yes.
And then they're like, okay, so now we need someone to protect her, and like they discuss it. And there was a scene where like the Jedi are discussing it with Palpatine, and I turned to you and I'm like, I don't even remember this scene.
Yeah.
But that's my first note actually, is the chair Palpatine is sitting in is the same chair he sits in Episode 6, and I admit that's pretty cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Like I admit that's pretty cool. Good to see you again, Jar Jar. Is it though?
No.
Is it really?
It's not. It's not.
And then like they have to protect Padme, and then a bounty hunter like sends these like little creepy like centipedes in to poison her, and then they have to chase her, and the chase scene gives me a headache. There's so much happening visually. It hurts me to watch it. Yeah. Like it's I don't just mean like, oh, it hurts me to watch. No, like it's physically straining for me. Yeah. Because there's so much going on. And I'm like, duh. Every time I blink, I miss like 2 key moments. Yeah. You know, it's crazy. So then they go into a bar, and Obi-Wan convinces the guy who wants to sell death sticks to rethink his life. Yeah. That was funny. I'll always find that funny. And then, like, the bounty hunter gets killed by the real bounty hunter, being Jango Fett, and then they split up. Anakin has to go protect Padme, and Obi-Wan's to find out the bounty hunter, and that's kind of what the rest of the movie is.
Yeah.
So my next note I have written down is how to ruin Darth Vader 101. Make Anakin a whiny little bitch.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. Also doesn't help that Hayden Christensen's acting in this is fucking awful. It's not good.
Is he in the next one too?
Yes, he's
Okay.
Anakin.
Well, I wasn't sure if they casted someone else.
No. To be fair, though, Hayden Christensen's acting in the next movie is a lot better.
Okay.
It's a lot better. It's nothing fantastic, but it's better. You can at least, tell he's trying.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan meets with an old friend whose CGI does not hold up
No.
at all.
That was bad.
And then we never see him again.
Yeah.
Ever. Like in any of the other movies. He might be in Clone Wars. It's been a while since I've watched Clone Wars. Aside from the new season, which is airing right now, which is really good. There's a scene where like one of Padme's like senator friends is like, what do you think, Master Jedi? And she's like, oh, Anakin's not a Jedi yet. And Anakin's just like, excuse me? And I thought that was really funny.
Literally, like the dirtiest look.
I have written down the romance between Anakin and Padme is awful. It's not good at all. It's very forced. We went over this. I also have written down, I don't like sand. Such awful dialogue. Like, how could you even think you're writing something here? Oh, God. Padme changes outfits like every scene.
Yep.
George Lucas tried to write Shakespeare and failed. Miserably.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anakin uses the Force to feed Padme a pear. Because that's what the Force is used for.
He's abusing the Force.
Anyway, back to, like, the interesting part of the film. Which even then is not that interesting. The cloning. Obi-Wan goes to Kamino and sees the clones and finds out that they've been building a clone army because a Jedi told them to do it, but that Jedi's been dead for a long time, so how's that possible? You'll understand later. Spoiler alert, it's Palpatine who ordered it. Because we just needed to see Kid Boba Fett. Kid Boba Fett's in this movie.
He was annoying.
Yes.
Not even gonna lie.
Why do we need to see a young Boba Fett? If you just... The moment he was like a bounty hunter named Jango Fett, and you see his Mandalorian armor, you could put two and two together that, oh, he's Boba Fett's dad. But no, here's a kid Boba Fett, just because Boba Fett was there. Continuing the age-old tradition of, and Boba Fett was there. And Jango Fett was there.
Yeah, he didn't really do much. Except get beheaded.
Yeah. I also have written down Obi-Wan versus Jango Fett. Finally, an exciting scene.
Yeah.
Like, that scene was, like, entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Too short, but entertaining.
Yeah.
And then, like, Obi-Wan, like, puts a tracking beam on his ship and they fly after him. And I admit, the bombs that explode before they make a sound are still cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was a neat little thing. I have written down the Vader shadow is still really cool. And then I have written down fuck everything about the scene after Shmi dies. Where Anakin talks about how he killed the men and women and children too. And Padme's still kind of okay with all of it. That's like immediate red flag.
Yeah. That's a bit of a turnoff.
The man murdered children. True they were sand people, but they were sand people children. The droid factory scene goes on for way too long.
Yes.
It's the pod race of this movie. It goes on for too long. R2-D2 can fly now. And it's stupid. It's really stupid.
But plot.
R2 can they fly. He flies now. They fly now. That's an episode 9 reference. You'll get that later.
Okay.
We came to rescue you. Good job.
Obi-Wan's such a sass master.
Obi-Wan is my favorite character in the prequels.
Yeah.
He's great. Ewan McGregor single-handedly carries the
Jedi
franchise
Master,
back.
he's a sass master.
Absolutely. I have written down, Christ, I forgot how obnoxious the Geonosian language is. Their language is, I'm not even exaggerating. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm going to talk about. You know what I'm going to talk about. Their language is a bunch of clicks, burps, and farts.
Yeah.
That's what their language sounds like. And it's awful.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's so annoying to listen to, and it's... So anyway, Obi-Wan gets captured. I'm kind of like backtracking a bit, but Obi-Wan gets captured by Count Dooku, who's the villain of the film, and Palpatine's newest apprentice. Or Darth Sidious, if you want to get technical. Because we're not supposed to know yet, but it's obvious. And then he's on the Geonosian planet, where they have a droid factory, and Anakin and Padme go to rescue him, and then they get captured as well, and then there's like a Roman Colosseum style arena where they're supposed to be executed by 3 creatures. I'm gonna butcher this. Well, I'm not gonna. No. Okay. There's the weird like rhino looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
That one's called Reek. I know that for a fact. That one's called Reek. That's one that attacks Anakin. The Acklay is the big spider thing that attacks Obi-Wan.
Okay.
That one's my favorite of the 3. I cannot remember the tiger thing's name. That is the only one of the 3 that I don't remember what it's called.
The one that attacks Padme?
Yeah.
Who, by the way, got a nasty, like, injury, and they never circle back to that.
Yeah. You know what? You know why they did that? So Natalie Portman could be in a crop top.
Oh.
It's like the only reason. Did you notice, not only did he slice her, he ripped off the bottom half of her shirt. Anyway, so then Mace Windu shows up, says this party's over. Don't you love how the movie finally gets good 2 hours in? 2 hours into the movie. And it finally gets interesting and entertaining and fun for a bit.
According to Disney Plus, and I'm looking at it right now, this movie's 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Yeah.
It could have easily been an hour 45.
Yes.
Easily.
So then Count Dooku's like, you're outnumbered. And Mace Windu's like, I don't think so. And he's like, oh yeah, well check out these new and improved versions of battle droids, which are called super battle droids. Really? If I ever meet George Lucas, I'm gonna give him a thesaurus. Just like, come on, man. You couldn't think of anything more than super battle droids? Like, ugh. Like, you know the ones that roll?
Yeah.
Those have 2 names.
Oh.
They're called droidicas and they're called destroyer droids. I don't know why they have 2 names. They could have just called those things droidicas and then called the super battle droids destroyer droids.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot better, but no.
Makes more
Super
sense.
battle droids, like it's a fucking Mario game or something. Like, ugh. Jango Fett somehow manages to do less than Boba Fett. At least Boba Fett was in 2 movies. Jango Fett shoots a rocket at Obi-Wan and then gets his head cut off by Mace Windu. And does nothing else the whole film. I guess he kills one Jedi, but like, it's a nameless Jedi, so who cares? So after that Colosseum battle, Yoda shows up with the clones, and the clones, for some reason, I think they fix this in the next movie, but like for some reason the clones are like a weird hybrid between like the outfit and like CG. Okay. Did you notice that their helmets were kind of CG? It didn't look good.
Yeah.
So anyway, then Count Dooku escapes on his moped. It's literally a moped.
It's a moped.
It's a moped.
It's a moped.
And then they chase him down, and Padme falls out onto the sand, and Anakin whines some more. And then Obi-Wan is like, I need you to help me take down Dooku, so they go and get their asses handed to them by Dooku. And then Yoda shows up and fights Count Dooku.
What a good fight.
Oh my god. I love this, but like, it's such a shame that it's like the last 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
And like, I remember when I first saw this in theaters, because I saw this movie in theaters.
Oh, wow, okay.
And like, even as a kid, I was bored.
Yeah.
But the moment Yoda pulled out his lightsaber, I was like, whoa, Yoda's gonna fight.
Yeah.
And like, it's awesome.
It's so good.
It's so cool. And he's like jumping around, doing all these flips and stuff, and then he still needs the cane at the end. It's great. I love it. That's my favorite part of the movie, and it's like the last 20 minutes of the film. And then they go back to Coruscant. Dooku escapes. Anakin gets his hand cut off by Dooku at one point, so he gets a metal hand to replace it.
It's creepy.
Yeah, it's a lot less flattering than Luke's. It's a lot more unsettling, rather.
Yeah.
Dooku escapes, meets with Sidious, and it's like, hey, the war's begun, all according to plan. And then Yoda says the Clone Wars have begun, and then Anakin and Padme get married, and then the movie just kind of ends.
To be fair though, isn't that kind of how Episode 5 ends? Where he gets his hand, they're all just kind of like, alright, shit's about to go down?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, is that the way Episode 5 ends is that Lando and Chewie go off to save Han,
Yeah.
and Luke and the others overlook that, and as they're flying off to continue the mission, that's when it ends.
Yeah.
This one ends on a marriage.
That's true.
Like, it just kind of ends.
A little less yeah,
a little less climactic, yeah.
less climactic.
Yeah, so
So yeah.
I hate this movie, in case it wasn't obvious. The only thing I like about it is the last half hour and the music. Because even though the romance scenes are awful, Across the Stars is such a pretty song.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you wanna add, Jenny?
It wasn't a good movie.
No, it wasn't.
There's
Well,
a lot of filler.
Yeah, well, next time we get to watch an actual good one.
Woo.
Um,
I'm excited for 3 for the memes.
yes, there are a lot of memes in episode 3. So yes, next time we will be watching episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and I'm genuinely looking forward to that. So stay tuned. Bye, guys.
Bye.